Alright, what's going on, everybody? This is day 75 talking about my income journey, and I failed my first product test for my third income branch. So we're gonna need to keep pushing the different product that I'm about to run. So because we already have another list of whole product. Because remember, the second brand I was doing the same thing, which with a whole list of product, and then those did not go well. However, that second brand I also developed the new product for that brand myself, based on what the market is doing and then based on what the competitors are doing, and then kind of twist it. But I don't really have the capital for the second brand yet, because we are about to place the bulk order for the first my own supplement brand. So from bulk order to third party testing to all the fees, shipping fees, and then this and that, and then we're mostly gonna start with 3PL. That's what we're mostly gonna do. The problem is the problem with that is I might have to take a loan, either two ways, either from myself. That means I have to take the money. I have multiple bank accounts, so that means I have to take almost my whole money, invest into the first income brand, and then the second one is to literally ask my parents for, fuck, I fucking hate this, ask my parents for some money for that. Long story short, the way I was raised, I was should never and then the way I've learned a lot is I should never ask money from, especially from my own parents. That's just weird. And then I have thought about it multiple times of borrowing money, basically taking a loan from my parents to test out, especially during this whole income journey. And then for the previous businesses that I've done, I've thought about it so many times, but I have never done it. I have never done it in my life. That's just not what I like to do, especially asking people around you for money. Basically asking people for money, bro. That fucking sucks. But when you're, I know rich people are playing a different game. If literally, if you know, because I know what games they're playing, from borrowing money from banks, because you don't get taxes and this and that. That's you guys can search it up. I'm not gonna talk about a lot of those there, but this literally, if you know, you know. But I don't want to go to that path for ecom brand. That's just not worth it. So we either gonna be borrowing money from my parents, bro, and or we're gonna take our own money from all investments from my entire multiple bank accounts, and then just get all the liquidity into separate into two different bank. Why am I doing that? But I have this one bank account certain only for running ads right now, for testing out the product for my third brand, which is the one I've been testing. And then I just stopped loss for my first product because that product did not go well. So we have a more product we're gonna need to test out by using the same method that I was trying, which is hybrid, and then which is Meta and Google Ads. Because right now it's Q4, and then figure out print some fucking money. And then in order to do that, right now we can do just stop being a pussy, literally just rip cattle rip. All I can do right now is just doing cattle rip, and then just make everything fast. The thing I'm really stuck is my product photos. Those takes the most time for me to create. So product photos, and then the copy shouldn't be the problems. But mostly the problem I've been having is I create product photos really slow, because I don't want to have any problems with copying, completely using others competitors' image and just replicate onto my account. Because I know some people are doing that. I seen this guy doing his brand. I'm not gonna say what it is, but his brand is looks exactly like this one very famous fashion brand. So I'm not gonna go too deep into that, but maybe I'm analysis paralysis right here, because that's just the game of dropshipping, but at the same time, we're trying to be ethical, and then we're trying to be not gonna copy so many people from, not gonna like completely copy others, but kind of like twist it, because we literally cannot use that unless unless. So yeah, like for the past 2 months, 2.5, I think it's 2.5, almost three right now. They're like all the whole entire journey are basically loses. If you want me to be like transparent and honest here, yes, I make some like money here and there, and then like especially for investments, I make some money here and there. But like they are basically not only ecom, like most of them are not ecom basically, and then especially for not only for the past like 3 months, like long story short, I've done one of the supplement store that I was about to start. But if you guys know the story, or like if you guys don't know the story, I think I put it in day 20 something or day 30 something, something like that, and I kind of explained about what's going on with that supplement brand, and then like why I kind of get out of it. Just say something with me and my business partner. So long story short, I can put it right here. Is like putting 7K. I thought the most money not going to the brand, but nope. So yeah. So from that was 7K loses, plus a couple grants loses here and there from product testing. And then if you want me to add up all the money I've like make or loses from the past couple years since I started this online business journey, since I was in high school, the total plus like courses, plus like, because I've bought a bunch of different courses, and like basically none of them worked out, right? Like none of them worked out. So like those investments just going to the ocean. From those, so it's around 3 and I think 4 years, almost 4 years, or maybe even 5. Like for all this money I've made, I've probably loses so far like at least 50K. I know it's at least 50K, which is like horrendous. Maybe I'm like, there's no way I'm not retarded, right? We're gonna need to figure it out. We're gonna need to like actually make something happen, like every year I say like one more year, or like one more day, give me one more day, I'll make this shit work. Like I don't really tell anyone about this because like I don't really like to tell people about excuse me, I don't really like to tell people about like my goals, or like about my what I want to do with the businesses and all that. I don't really tell people about it, and like it's just like, there's just like no point, unless they can actually find some like real people to talk to. But no, we're not, haven't found those people yet, which I sure they'll show up at a certain time. And right now I need to test out this product, I need to test out this brand. Worst case scenario, I have my liquidity, like my liquid money in the ad bank account. We're gonna use those money strictly to test out the product for this third brand, which is this Black Friday trying out testing product stage, see how it goes. And then one of my stores is able to like receive payouts within 3 days, so that's really nice. So like kind of like decrease the risk of the cash flow problems. That's nice. So yeah, like bro, one more day, every day is one more day. Am I gonna make this work? I don't know, but one more day. Like last night I literally worked till like 4 a.m, bro. Like for the past couple of days, I think it's like weeks, I don't even know, bro. I don't even counting anymore. But every day is almost like 3 4 a.m, and I wake up like 9 or 10, and then just did some school shit along the way, and then like those also kind of like slow down for my, I guess, my opportunities to potentially find a winning product, or even like grow my brand, So I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm like, every time I go to class, I'm just like straight up poker face. I fucking hate it. Like, fucking, what am I supposed to do? I can, I can't, I can't drop out because my parents don't know about this. But like, I don't even need to explain it to them because I have told. I mean, they are my parents, so I know what they are like thinking. So like, there's no way I can drop out. So what we're gonna do is it's very simple. It's literally just have like think about it so many times and I write it down. It's very simple. It's like just make the fucking money and then like graduate. That's literally how it is. And then we're gonna see how this whole thing goes, bro. I'm like money the money is like basically almost out for me to like test the product. And then we have a supplement brand and I have to start that. I have to give it a try because I can see there's no point for me to like contact all these suppliers and like build up the whole thing and then and even like trial is simple and then just like fucking stop right now, you know? And then I can really see the potential of this I can really see the potential for my own supplement brand plus the second brand too, which is hopefully I'll be able to start that brand too because that brand is like it's a really good brand. I really see the potential for the second brand. And then my first brand is just like basically the one, the one. The brand that I'm looking forward to grow to scale to a point just like what AG1 is doing right now. And then to the point where we're gonna be able to be in the e-commerce space and then doing what Comfort, if you're doing the clothing brand, what they have achieved so far, and then like they're gonna be like fucking $1 billion company like soon, bro. Like that's actually ridiculous. So I think they took Hassan like 3 years, almost something like that, because like he like maximum, like not maxing out, but like capitalize and like utilize the TikTok shop. So that's one thing we're gonna need to tap into, and then we'll hopefully I'm able to launch this supplement brand by the end of the year, so we get a little nice little head start in the beginning of the next year, January. And then for the second brand, I also want to run that thing up, but that thing will take some time in order for us to have the capital on that. And then within our first supplement brand, my own supplement brand, within that brand, we're not only gonna have like supplements, we also want to build like apps. We also want to build like many different stuff that I'm like looking forward to. I already have the ideas for it, and then I don't want those ideas to go to waste. I have like those are good ideas. I have asked some people about it. Those are good ideas, but I need the time to do it, and then I just need some time to do it and figure out how it goes. And then, yeah, all of them are like basically about marketing. Like clearly, I think some people are capable of like building the apps like clearly or like Cow AI. A lot of people are capable of like building those type of AI apps or software. So it all comes down to like marketing, you know, and we're gonna see how this all goes. Like we have a month and 3 weeks left till 2026. Hopefully, right? I can't really think of anything right now. But like right now, we can't. All we can do right now is literally just work. I have no choice. If the money is out from like that bank account where I only put my money into testing products, if that money is out, we're gonna need to like basically stop testing out products, and then we're gonna need to back to focus our supplement brand, which is gonna actually be using my own money and the actual investment of like building a long-term actual brand. So yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. A lot of things are playing out. Everything right now, all it has left is literally just execution. plus capital, and then should be able to. Yeah, it's a long video, 15 minutes already. Hopefully I didn't leak anything in the video, because yesterday I leaked something, so I have to like cut it out in the middle. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Follow along this journey, and then yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Peace.